Good morning. Well, it's not morning, it's afternoon at this point. I did not record this morning at all because I was just trying to hustle up and get out of my hotel. So I'm here at the Kyoto train station right now. I'm about to board the train to go to Kansai Airport, which is in Osaka. It's about an hour and a half by train, so it is a good ride. And then I'm going to board my flight because this morning, well, today, not morning, I'm going to Seoul, South Korea. And Seoul was not on my itinerary. I was originally supposed to go to another part of Japan after Kyoto. I was going to go to Okinawa, which is the southern part of Japan, the islands. And I was going to go there and stay there for 2 days. Then on the way back, I was going to stop with a long layover in Taiwan. But the airline that I booked my return flight with is actually on strike. So I had to completely change my travel plans. I had to, rebook a ticket home. So I decided instead of going to Okinawa, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Seoul, South Korea, because who knows when the next time I will be in this area. And plus, this might be my only opportunity to go to Seoul, because by itself, I wouldn't just go to Seoul alone as a standalone trip. I am, like I said, waiting for the train. Right now, they're cleaning it. There's a sign right there. It says, "Do not enter while we're cleaning." And just so you guys know, if you're ever trying to board these JR trains, the last 3 cars on the train are usually non-reserved seats, so it's first come, first serve. You do pay for your train ticket, and once you pay for your train ticket, you can get on the last 3 cars of the train just with the train fare. Now, if you want to reserve your seat ahead of time, you'll have to go up, you'll have to pay for a reserved seat, which is almost like double the cost of the ticket in some cases. People are already starting to line up, and it does get pretty crowded if you're not here early enough to get your seat, and then you'll be standing the entire hour and a half ride to Osaka. So that is just my advice or my tip for anybody that is looking to take the JR system around Japan. Apparently there's a Hello Kitty theme to this train, as you guys could have seen from the outside. No one's on here so far. I'm on the last car, so there's no one here except for me and this other little family, and everybody kind of like packed up on the 4th and 5th cars, which are the first 2 non-reserved ones. But I'm back here, I'm chilling. I'm really happy with how I planned out my itinerary for the trip. I thought that maybe I would get here and be regretful, like I didn't have enough time in a certain area, or I wanted to go to another place, but I felt like each length of time that I had in each area and the places that I went to was perfect, absolutely perfect. Look how packed that train is. Yeah, I'm excited about Seoul. It was unexpected, last minute change, but I'm happy. I think that, the universe was directing me towards Seoul, like Okinawa. And Taiwan didn't work out for a reason, and I'm just in the mindset of just going with the flow, and letting God direct the ship. You have to be flexible and go with the flow. Don't resist, don't fight it. Just go with the flow, and you'll find yourself having a wonderful time. Like, for me, another thing I was thinking about was when I was planning the trip, I was like, oh man, should I just book a bunch of tours every day? That way, I have, an English guide and people showing me around. I don't have to spend time getting lost. I didn't get lost at all. It was so easy to get around Tokyo and Kyoto because I had my cell phone with GPS and Wi-Fi. Like, it was super easy for me to get around on my own. Japan was good to me, I'm not gonna lie. I ate well. I ate better than I thought I would. I thought, like, oh God, after like a day or two I'm gonna be sick of Japanese food, but I found so many other options. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now. Time to go. This place is insane. It's almost like there's an entire shopping right in the airport. And I've got 2 hours and 45 minutes to kill, or to spare, until my flight leaves. So I'm just walking around, seeing the sights. And bear with me because my tripod's in my backpack and it's too much of a hassle to pull it out, so I know I'm really close right now, but yeah, let me show you those places. It's literally like in the airport. Look at this place. Just when you think the shopping is over on the second and third levels of this airport, look at this. More shopping, but these are the high-end stores. This thing is bigger than most of our malls. It's insane. Welcome to Seoul, South Korea. I'm here waiting for the airport limousine, aka the bus, to take me from the airport to my hotel. It's about an hour drive from this airport. I think it's called Icheon Airport to central Seoul. So I looked up online and it said there are several ways to get there. Taxi, of course, being the most expensive. You can take the subway, but it will drop you off at a subway station, and then I would have to make my way from the subway station to the hotel, and I was just like not feeling it. And so another option was to take the bus, which is a little bit more expensive than I'm blanking. It's a little bit more expensive than taking the subway, but it's definitely a lot cheaper than taking a taxi, and it'll drop me off pretty close to my hotel. I probably have like a 5 to 6 minute walk from the hotel. It will drop me off to my hotel, so it's all good. So right now I'm waiting for the bus. It's gonna arrive in like 10 minutes. I'm having a bubble tea and just people watching this. At my hotel. This is my room. I'm staying at the Hotel Sky Park. Lots of mirrors in here. It's my little bathroom. Let's turn on the lights. Where are the lights? Oh, this is off. There we go. A little toilet. Tiny sink. And shower, bathtub combo. That's it. This is my little room. This was a really affordable option in the central part of the city, close to all the action. So I'm not complaining. As long as it's clean, centrally located, I have no issues. All right, I'm gonna head out and try to find something to eat. So I found an assortment of food for dinner out here on the street. This is some type of, I don't know, reminds me of a sushi roll. It's like rice wrapped with seaweed. And I got kimchi, crab, and cheese. The cheese was gross, but the kimchi and the crab was good. Then I got some honey garlic shrimp. And then in here are some noodles with some veggie noodles with a fried egg. So, bon appetit. Look at this ice cream. Look how they've shaped it into flowers. How neat is that? Good morning! It's our first full day in Seoul. I'm excited to hit the streets. Last night you saw a little bit of like the nightlife in Seoul. It's not nightlife in terms of partying or clubbing, but just kind of like the street life, you know, shopping, people eating, street vendors, food vendors, and all of that good stuff. So today I'm going to explore. This is my only day in Seoul, so I'm going to explore the city. I'm not going to go too crazy because it is towards the end of my trip. I am tired. I've done a lot of walking, and at this point I just have a couple little places picked out that I want to see. Then I'm going to do some shopping. I might hit up a Korean spa. It's just going to be really, really chill. The navigation here, Wi-Fi here is slower in general, and it could just be the international data roaming plan that I'm on, but I felt like my Wi-Fi was so much faster in Japan. Here it's a little slower, and navigating via like Google Maps is a little bit more, I don't know, it's not hard, it just doesn't pick up as well, right? And Apple Maps is just like no go here. It just really does not work that well. So I'm relying largely on Google Maps, and it's just not as it's not as easy as it was in Japan. I'll say that for sure. It was really easy to navigate via GPS in Japan. Here it's a little bit more glitchy. So let's go ahead and see some of Seoul. air quality here is not the best, and I'm just not trying to like be coughing and hacking and stuff. The sun is blazing. It is so hot. It is hot. The way I'm feeling right now, that looks so refreshing. I would just jump in, honestly. So what you see here are the animals that represent the 12 zodiac signs. Super windy, so I hope you guys can hear me. Let's see. Let's find mine. I was born in the year of the pig.